To the class of 2015 and those to follow. Where did the last 4 years go? As cliche as the saying may be, time really does fly when you're having fun. But not only when you're having fun. Time flies when you're learning and creating meaningful relationships. When I look back at my freshman year, and even before, it's incredible the amount of growth that has taken place in my life on this campus and with the people that make up this university. The past 4 years and the experiences I've had have molded me into the person that I am today. With the last semester of my college experience winding down, I've often found myself thinking back to how this whole college journey started my junior year in high school. I remember walking around Taylor University's campus with my mom on my visit day, thinking about how warm and welcoming this place was. I felt like I didn't even need my mom with me, and for a high school junior that was severely lacking in self-confidence, that was a feat. As we were driving home from my visit, I was pointing out everything purple that passed the car, claiming it was a sign that I belonged at Taylor. Ever since that day, Taylor University has been my home. Throughout the past 4 years, I've gone through so many different experiences that have evoked a wide range of emotions at different times. There were times when I was so frustrated and fed up with schoolwork or the people that I was interacting with. There were times when I was so unexplainably happy that I thought nothing in the world could be better than what I was feeling at that moment. There were times when I was so homesick, I contemplated hopping in the car and driving home. There were times that I didn't give a second thought to the fact that I was 250 miles away from home. There were times when my heart ached with sadness, and there were times, many times, when I sat amazed at how much God had blessed my life. So much life happened in this place and in these years. It's impossible to share all of the lessons that I learned and mistakes I made, because some can't even be articulated, but they're lessons and memories that will stick with me for the rest of my life. I always say that it's the people that make the place. It's for this reason that every year, almost 2,000 young adults decide that they want to spend the next 10 months at a school in the middle of the cornfields where the most exciting event that occurs all year is a crazy Christmas time basketball game. Intentional community is something that is stressed, often to the point of being made into a joke, but it's definitely something that can be found on this campus. I've had the privilege in my 4 years to get to know a wide variety of people that have taught me different lessons about life, both good lessons that have touched my heart and lessons that I wouldn't like to learn again. This small, close-knit campus helped grow my self-confidence and sense of self-worth through creating familiarity with those in my class and being united through a sense of genuine feeling of camaraderie that we share. More than just a welcoming place to live and a community where I feel safe to blossom, this university allowed for me to find my family away from my family. I'm beyond blessed to have found 3 beautiful young women that are so characteristically different, but are bonded by the ways in which we grew together the past 3 years through shared experiences, struggles, and triumphs. It's only by the grace of God that I was able to find a godly, loving, and passionate man that wants to be my best friend for the rest of my life. The honest, vulnerable, and broken community that is found at this university is the perfect environment to cultivate those beautifully deep relationships. The family that I get to be a part of because of my time at Taylor University is a precious gift that is more than worth all of the tuition money in the world. To those of you that still have time left at this beautiful place, soak it all in. Enjoy every moment of your Taylor experience and don't wish a single day away. Don't waste any time complaining about the parts that you don't enjoy, but rather spend your time jumping in and living it up TU style. Because the day will come when it's your turn to leave, and you will find out that the uncommon community you're experiencing cannot be replicated. Take the time to explore your passions, use your intellect, find your self-confidence, and develop your relationships to create a family. Use the time you have at this university wisely so that at the end of your 4 years, when you're standing on this stage accepting your diploma, you feel a sense of heartache for all that you're leaving behind, but also a sense of satisfaction for the way that your time, talent, and energy was spent. So I want to thank you, Taylor University. Thank you for being a place where I could laugh and cry, for being a place where it was safe to ask questions and be unsure, for being imperfect and flawed, for being a place where I could learn skills for my career and my life, for being a place where I could learn about God and about myself. Thank you, Taylor University, for being home to me and home to those I get to call my TU family. The relationships built with friends and grown with God at this university and through its programs are a priceless gift I will cherish my whole life. The experiences I have had over my 4 college years We're sometimes unique and out of the ordinary, but we're many times just normal, ordinary experiences that will undoubtedly happen again. But the opportunity to live those experiences within the Taylor University community is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm blessed to have been able to have that opportunity. And so here we sit on graduation day, eager to see what the future holds, but still clinging to our last ounce of life as a Taylor student. While it seems like it will be near impossible to say goodbye to this chapter in life, deep down we know that our time here is up. During our time at Taylor, we've become young men and women that are ready to go out and change the world with the love of Christ. We're young professionals that have been trained and conditioned for the work that lies ahead. It is now our turn to take our experiences and use them to change our little corners of the world, never forgetting where we came from and the joy we had while we were there. Congratulations to the class of 2015.